Hello everyone, welcome back to more Blood Bowl 2. I am DisturbingPuppet. We are going to be continuing our season with the Norse team we've been playing. Unfortunately, we did fall last time to the Dark Elves and ended up losing. It was a very unfortunate loss. Hopefully we'll be able to make up for it and go on to win the championship eventually, I'm hoping. I kind of have it set up where we're going to play all the other teams twice, then we go into kind of a short playoff game where the top 4 teams will play off, and then just have one playoff game essentially, and then one final. This is my team. We've got a few level ups. The Yeti has Mighty Blow and Block. We've got a thrower with Accurate added on. We are missing a runner this game. My other runner who's in has 8 movement. We've got a couple linemen who have Tackle now. Got a lineman who's also out for this game. We have one Berserker who's picked up Tackle. The other has not picked up anything yet. We have our team rerolls up to 4. Team roll rating is 1330. So we're actually lower than the Chaos Dwarfs, believe it or not. I have some money. I could potentially do something crazy. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the Chaos Dwarf team. He does have a Bull Centaur. I did play Chaos Dwarves a while back. So we've got Hobgoblins are his main ball carriers. So we've got a couple with sure hands. That's definitely a good pick for them. Bull Centaur has Sprint, Sure Feet, Thick Skull. The regular Chaos Dwarf blockers have Block, Tackle, and Thick Skull. And he's picked up Guard with a whole bunch of them. That's going to make that front line really tough to deal with. He's got 5 rerolls. Wow. Alright, this might actually be a tough fight. I can't really fight them that well because even though the Norse have some bruising abilities, we've got really low armor, so we can't really stay in there in a fight against something like the dwarves that well. We'll kind of see how it goes, though. So I do have 50,000 that I can play around with. Nope, that's not... That was how much they cost. 50,000. 100,000, petty cash is 130. I've got 80,000 to spend. What can I afford for 80,000? I could get a Bomber star player. That might be kind of fun. It's only 60,000 for him. I might do that, actually. Not enough for the Master Chef. Could get another reroll temporarily. Bloodweiser Babe isn't too bad of an idea because it would mean that I can recover from KOs a little better. Tempted to take the Bomber because I've never really played around with him. Alright, what do you have? It's a secret weapon. You do have Thick Skull. You're a loner. You've got Accurate, got Block, and you have a whole bunch of text. Bombardier. Coach may choose to have a Bombardier throw a bomb instead of taking any other action. The bomb is thrown using the rules for throwing the ball, including weather effects and use of Hail Mary Pass, except the player may not move or stand up before throwing it. Intercepted bomb passes are not turnovers. All skills that may be used when a ball is thrown may be used when a bomb is also thrown, or a ball when it's thrown. A bomb may be intercepted or caught using the same rules for catching the ball, in which case the player catching it must throw it again immediately. The bomb explodes when it lands in an empty square, or an opportunity to catch the bomb fails. When the bomb finally does explode, any player in the same square is knocked down, and players in adjacent squares are knocked down on a roll of 4 or better. I think that sounds fun. Yeah, sure. Let's take him just to see. So it leaves me 10. I could go for the Halfling Master Chef as well if I want to spend some of my own money. So 40,000, or not Halfling Master Chef, but the Bloodweiser Babes. So I'd have to spend 40,000 of my own gold for +1 on KOs. Nah. So I'm actually having a star player for once. If we've got a big line of dwarves in the front, we might just try to throw a bomb into them and see what happens. In a case like this, I might want to go first, because then I can get my hits in before he gets his hits in. Generally speaking, I like to get the ball in the second half, so I often play defense to start with. I could save the bomber for the second half and do that. Looks crazy. Bomber looks crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy goblin. That's what I like to see, crazy goblins. So my tactic really against Chaos Dwarves is take out the hobgoblins. The dwarves aren't as good at handling the ball. The bull centaur maybe can handle the ball if he's lucky. Dwarves can handle the ball if they're lucky. Hobgoblins are the main ones that are going for the ball. So stay away from the regular dwarves. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's get our hits in first. And that's definitely not how I'm setting things up. I do have to have 3 people on the front line. So this is his setup. I'm down a runner. I have both my blitzers back. Let's make sure they're out on the flanks. My thrower's deep, receiving the ball. I've got one runner in, the other one's out, unfortunately. Let's have my bombardier off the front line. Seems like a good choice. Dwarves out on the edges is going to be a problem. Just going to try to set things up where I might be able to just throw a bomb right into the center. That's the plan, anyway. If he gets a blitz, it's going to be a bit of a problem, but oh well. Alright, we want a guy with tackle out on the edge here. Actually, we've got no dwarves on the front line here, so let's just go right up to the line. Just to get a little closer to our eventual objective. Actually, let's put the runner out here with the blitzer. It's not where I meant to click. There we go. Do kind of a really weird setup here just because I want to get the bomb off. So we're doing kind of a strange, bizarre thing here just to see how it goes. Yeah, basically just kill the hobgoblins. Foul them if I have to. They do have a 3 strength, so they're not like super easy to kill. They don't have stunty or anything. They have the same armor I have, so really not necessarily going to have any advantage there. Alright, let's try this out. It's hot and humid. Some players collapse from heat exhaustion. Oh, great. Heat exhaustion will be affecting us from the next turn, or the next time play stops. What is your strength? You're a 4, my Yeti's a 5. We could try to blitz in and hit him. Just try to get him out right away. I'll probably fail my roll if I do it. I plan on trying to throw a bomb here in the middle. Before that happens, let's go try to smack around his... jeez. I had really bad luck with the wild animal rolls last time when I was playing the Dark Elves. Every time I wanted to do anything with him, he pretty much failed. Well, anything important I wanted to do with him, it failed. Ball's right next to my thrower. Let's try this out. Does it count as a turnover if something bad happens? So, Bombardier. Does have a 3 agility. Let's throw it to someone with 2 agility. That seems more appropriate. No, he's going to try to throw it. I don't necessarily want to catch that, I guess. Well, that didn't go the way I was hoping. That's goblins for you, though. That was like one of the most pathetic turns I think I've ever had. You can see why he's a fairly cheap star player. Dwarves are a bit slow, so I can sort of work around that. I can just hand off a bomb to the Bull Centaur. Ooh, an injury right away. Yeah, we'll just have to take it. Not fantastic. Not the best start I've ever had, that's for sure. Have to be a bit more careful now. No, it's just going to lie there on the ground. Alright, we'll have to do some traditional blocking, I think. Just to see if we can get anything going. I guess you can follow that. I can get you around if I want to. I want to target the hobgoblins. Everybody else doesn't matter quite so much. Everybody with block. I'm going to end up probably not doing quite as much as I normally would. Essentially, the Norse are kind of like budget dwarves anyway. Lighter armor, but we do start with block. Can I hand off a bomb here, I wonder? It's your agility, too. End up taking myself out in the process. Right, let's have the blitzer go for it here. Nothing. How about the runner? Can you do anything? Yeah, you can do something. Let's just stay put. Headbutt. What's your agility? Only 2. That's really bad to try to dodge away from him. And you're loner, so a chance of failing that is pretty good. Even if I get the Bull Centaur, I'll end up knocking myself down in the process. Should probably go for the ball first before we do anything crazy. There we go. Oh, give me a break. Well, my Bombardier's about to get flattened. Like I'm better off picking almost anybody else than the Bombardier. Wow, he picked it up. Splat. Yeah, at least we stay on our feet there. With somebody, anyway. Okay, no injuries, surprisingly. Alright, you can stand up. Gotta remember, the Hobgoblins do have 3 strength. I might want to blitz with the Yeti, potentially. So I'm leaving him down for now. I might want to do something crazy with Boomer. Let's try for a block here, just to see if we can actually knock the ball loose. He does not have block. That's something, anyway. Anything I want to do before that? I guess we could throw a good block here. Might be able to push him off the field if I just get a push with the first one. Unnecessary. These guys with guard are definitely going to be a problem. I can't really slip through here now because I am kind of blocking and he's still there. Thinking about potentially blitzing and hitting the Bull Centaur if I can. He's also more likely to take an action if I blitz. So let's try for that. Alright. Let's see if we can flatten us a Bull Centaur. You don't have block, do you? I do! Down you go. Okay, I'm in a little bit better spot then with my Bombardier. He does have guard, so I can't really hit the Hobgoblin even with the assist. Just be a straight up 1-die block. Don't think I can move or get up. Looking to see. Player may not move or stand up before throwing it. And I read over that more than once before I spotted it. Pretty sure I remembered that. So it is a 1-die block. I don't have much of anything else I can do. Just 1-die blocks are really all I have, and a 1-die block against a hobgoblin is probably better than against a dwarf. Let's try for it. Of course it's an attacker down. Let's just shove you there and stay put. What can I do here? Try to dodge through. I could come pick up the ball. Let's try to pick up the ball. Okay, actually got it. I'm honestly surprised that worked. Both of these guys have guards, so this is a bad spot for us. Gonna try to dodge out. And just kind of reposition ourselves a little bit better. Sort of in the way of the ball carrier here. That's really about all I can do at the moment. May have to do some fouling here, if nothing else. Shoving me around. At least I stay on my feet. Going down there. Not a great spot to be in there. I figured the dwarves would beat us up pretty good. Just hoping my armor can hold out. Alright, what can we do? Well, it's a hobgoblin. That's something we can do. I think you're just going to have to stand up and get hammered. That's really about all I can do with you. It's a big cluster of guys over here we might want to try using the bombardier on. But I might want to do that last after I do everything else based on the way things have gone. What else can we do? Hobgoblins have decent enough agility, they might be able to catch the ball, or catch the bomb, and then throw it around. So it might be better doing more conventional things against them. Let's try for another blitz here. Try to do what I can to help the guy on the edge of the field here. No injury. I've got to go for it if I want to get out there for an assist, which is not ideal. Let's try to run it through here. And try to form a few guys around for defense. And then we'll try to do something crazy with the bomb. Last thing we'll probably do would be to try to get out of that spot. Unfortunately, if I do go for a hit here and I push him out, I'm going to end up following him automatically, which puts me in a bad spot. So I may not actually want to do that. I might just want to pin him here on the side. He'll have to dodge to get out or try to hit me to get out. Just going to tie everybody up here and get in the way as much as possible. Okay, I don't really want to stay here, but if I want to throw the bomb, I can't move. So I think I'm kind of tossing it here to the Chaos Dwarf blocker right there. I might end up taking down my own guy. Let's try for a 1-die block just to get out of this spot. Of course it's attacker down. It's double attacker down. Well, that's a problem. Didn't even make it to my bomber that time. And now he's right next to the Bull Centaur, which is not great either. He actually didn't do very much on his turn. That's kind of surprising. Well, you can stand up. I'm not going to do anything else crazy there. You can just stand up. No hobgoblins out here. I've got a Yeti in the way over here. Let's just run it out this way as much as we can. I will lose the bomber if I end play, so I might want to try to hold on for the half. Let's try to take out this Chaos Dwarf blocker. Excellent job. Just try to tie up the hobgoblins. Got some 1-die blocks I can try. You can also throw a bomb here just to see if we get lucky. Or throw a bomb right here at the Bull Centaur. That's a bit crazy. Hey, another attacker down. Let's put you there, and I think I'm actually going to stay put just to have tackle zones covering the center. Alright, let's try to get some use out of the bomber. Do we go here, or do we go just for the Bull Centaur? How about we try here? Oh, we intercepted it! So far the bomber's done more damage to me than it has to my opponents. It hasn't done anything useful for me. Maybe I don't want the bomber anymore. I'd like him to do something useful. Just run away from the dwarves and then throw the bomb into the big pile of dwarves here. So far my Yeti's really the only one doing any good work. Going for my gobbo. No bomb this turn. I'll have to get up. Ooh, KO. It's my thrower knocked out. There we go, something going my way. Ooh, an injury, nice. Fractured skull. Okay. Do I want to stall or not? This is kind of a bad spot, but you're just going to have to deal with it. I might try to dodge him out of there. Thinking about blitzing with my Yeti. What do I want to do with my runner? Could score. I think I want to hold off, though. I only have a 2 agility, so I feel like dodging away here isn't really a great idea. But I don't know that there's any other way I can get much done. The hobgoblins can keep intercepting, then they can rethrow the bombs. I want to be in a position where the hobgoblins can't intercept me. It's only a 50-50 shot, and I've got no rerolls. He's a loner anyway, so it necessarily wouldn't work. I think I'm just going to have to stay put. Let's try to get a blitz in here. Keep hurting the hobgoblins if we can. Got claws and mighty blow there, so I think the chances would be decent. My berserker go for the blocker. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Should have moved my runner first before I did that stuff, but oh well. Yeah, this cluster here is where I'd like to get a bomb if possible. Or this cluster here. Got a hobgoblin in the way though. Well, that's crazy. Follow up, follow up. Okay, now I've got a good bomb target. Potentially. Let's not stand either one of these two up before we do that. Let's see. We are pretty far away from the hobgoblins here, so let's just inch our way towards the end zone. So next turn we can definitely score. What do I want to do other than throwing bombs around? Anything? No. Try to head towards the edge here. Alright, Yeti. Do some damage, please. That's a hard no from the Yeti. Alright, let's just try for it here. Bombardier! Throw your bomb, please. He blew himself up. Yeah, so far the Bombardier is definitely not worth the points. Almost anything else would have been more effective, I think. Let's see if he fouls any of my guys. He might. Very disappointed with the Bombardier here so far. Burned a reroll there. Guess it is almost the end of the half. Okay, I can't do anything with the Bombardier if I get him up. I could potentially do some blocks, but it's really important to get the points. So the only thing I really have a good advantage at here is the hit on the Hobgoblin with my Yeti. So that's the only thing I'm going to do just in case things go wrong. I could still go really wrong. Let's hope we get an injury. KO. That's something. Alright, that's it. So we might have heat exhaustion hitting us here. Hopefully we'll roll okay. Should affect them as well. Hopefully my KO guy will come back. Yep, good, good, good. Since he's my thrower. He does have spare hobgoblins. Yeah, Boomer's gone. Alright, I'm kicking first, so I'm setting up for my opponent. I do have one person out. Looks like Heatstroke. He's got 3 actually out. Alright, that's pretty beneficial for me. Alright, put the Yeti in the middle. Let's put some 0-star player people on the front line if we can, because they are going to take a beating. Do I have any of the zeros? Well, let's do this a little differently. I do have Dauntless on my runner as well, so dealing with the Bull Centaur might be an option. Kind of short on players here. He's got a number of reserve hobgoblins, so I might have a lot of hobgoblins on the field. Ooh, that's a pretty heavily weighted front line there. Just try to kick it to keep it in play. With a reroll. Okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of hobgoblins on the front line, actually. Might try to just crush that hobgoblin side if I can. Fail picking up. So this is the last play of the half. I'm assuming since we're kicking it to him, we'll have a similar setup. Well, some of those guys are going to recover, though, I think. And they might be guaranteed to recover, actually, with the half. I really wish I had a turn to hammer some of these hobgoblins, but I don't. I thought I did for a second. I was wrong. I'm getting kind of a preview of what he's liable to do on his turn. He's got so many rerolls. And that's it for the half. I somehow managed to score. I don't know if that means he's available or not. I'm pretty sure they're available now. No, actually it's continued, so we've got a ton of people out. Holy crap. This is pretty bad. Wow, okay. I think I'm in a lot of trouble now. Jeez. Not sure it's even going to be possible to stop them with this few players available to me. Let's just set everybody up in the center. Yeah, let's set back a little bit just in case they hammer the front line in. I've got 5 players. I don't think I've ever been this low in a game before. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stop them with this few people available to me. And just try to keep the ball in him. I do get a blitz, but I don't have many people available to do much. What am I going to do? Just checking who's got guard. Guys on the edge all have guard.
So you have clan Skyakings, clan Eshinkings, and so on.
You lost me after. Ha! Don't talk to me for the next few rounds.
I'm going to try to hit the hobgoblins here head on. Have to blitz in this way because he's got guard there on the edge. Actually going to stay put. So we've got double up there. Does have a lot of hobgoblins free, a lot of guys in the back. He's going to swarm my front line, I'm sure. Probably be able to run just right through the center. Just not much I can do about it. This weather effect is killing me. Probably only stop him if he ends up with some turnovers. Like that, and then fails the reroll. Probably not likely. I need him to make some mistakes or have some dice go bad for him to really have a chance here. But again, I got to target the hobgoblins. They're the only ones who can handle the ball. I can kind of try to get away from the dwarves. Try anyway. Okay. I might want to dodge you guys away. I'll probably just hit the hobgoblin there. So we'll wait to try to dodge people out. So let's try to get a hit. Well, that's not ideal. So I can only really hit the other hobgoblin there with one die. Let's try to hit this hobgoblin here. So glad I got block. In so much trouble without that. I'm gonna try to hit this guy and try to get through to the ball carrier potentially. Just to hang out next to him. Will not follow. We want to be free to get to the ball carrier. Nice. Alright, all I can really do is kind of hang out next to him, which does make me a pretty good target. It's your movement 4. Let's actually go in the back here, I think. Yeah, which position do I want to be? A little bit more in the way here, but I'm closer to the dwarves. I can move back and then give him guard. At least if I was back here, he'd have to go for it to move up to give me guard, but it's easier for him to dodge out. Let's go for the further back position. Puts me closer to the end zone as well. Let's try to make some dodges here. Try to get my guys free if I can. Or not. Oh, he even got stunned. That's not good. Well, Yeti's going to get swarmed. My Yeti can stay on his feet. I might be okay. Good, just a push. I was hoping he wouldn't move into that giant mass of dwarves, but figures. They should have saved the bombardier for this. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. I really don't have much I can do here. We could blitz, try to knock the hobgoblin off the field. Throw a hit on somebody in the front here. Probably have to go for the dwarf blocker, but if we only get a push, that's really dangerous. Let's start with trying to even up the odds a little tiny bit. I will stay put. Bye-bye. Oh, too bad, no injury or anything. Head back. Need somebody to move in that direction. Probably should just go for the one-die block. I could move up and get an assist, but I think I'm going to need players deep very soon. Got to try to have some kind of defense, even though I barely have any players left. All right, let's try to take this guy out. Nice. Take him off the field. So that'll kind of free us up to try to chase from behind or be in a position where if we can knock the ball free, we might be able to run in to grab it. It's your movement 6. That is pretty good. He's got a lot of open field here he can head towards. Yeti, please knock him out. And we both have block. That is all I can do with my whole 4 players. Let's see where he goes. He might want to try to stay with the dwarf escort, or he might just try to run out the side. I'm assuming he's going to try to just slowly grind forward with the escort. Oh, my poor Yeti's down. Can I get in for a hit on the ball carrier? It's not going to be easy. That's going to make it harder. Just gonna do what I can. Probably try to blitz with the Yeti. I don't have other great options. Try to tie him up. But most likely we're just going to get hammered. Could try to dodge out of here. Could also try a blitz on the front dwarf. I just think if I just try to stand up with the Yeti, he's probably going to fail the wild animal roll. The Blitz is a bit more likely to pass. Just if I can get the hit in here, that might be beneficial. Let's just try to stand up here. Yeah, of course we're going to fail. Should have tried the Blitz there. So instead we'll Blitz the dwarf in the front. See if we can make some magic happen. Where do I want to put you is the problem. It's about the best I can do with what I've got, I think. It'll be a minor miracle if I can stop him from scoring. Honestly, it's a little tempting just to let him get in so that I might get some players back and then have a chance with the ball myself. I'm this outnumbered, it's a bit dangerous for my players. Just moving one square? What are you doing? You're burning time on purpose, aren't you? Scumbag. Okay. Yeah, there's no easy way in here. In fact, there really isn't a way in. Well, there is one, but it's pretty darn unlikely. So if I can push this hobgoblin out, blitz with him, dodge out, move in, get a hit on the ball carrier, it's theoretically possible. I think it's kind of a bad idea, but it's the only way I can get a hit on the ball carrier, most likely. So since that's the case, let's try to stand up again. Hey, what do you know? Let's try the first step. The one die block. Force its attacker down. Yeah, we can follow that up, I guess. Actually getting quite a decent number of KOs. Alright, now for the crazy part. Declare your blitz. Stand up. Try to dodge. Hey, what do you know? Wow, actually got him. The ball is loose. He doesn't actually have any ball carriers nearby other than the hobgoblin. The dwarves could try for it. If he can clear the ball and knock my guy away, he will have a 50% chance to pick it up. I don't have dodge, but I could try a whole crapload of crazy dodges to get in there and grab the ball and get out. I don't have sure hands either, so the chances of me picking it up are pretty low. don't have a clear route through here without making dodges. I don't really want to end up adjacent to one of the dwarves. I've already pushed my luck pretty good so far this turn. I'm adjacent to one of these guys, I'm going to get hammered. Yeah, let's just move in a little bit. Stay away from being adjacent. I could try to move in, dodge, 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 grab the ball. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even if I made a ton of dodge rolls, I'd only be about there. I'd still get hammered. We're just going to have to accept what we've got. Hope he fails. That's kind of crazy. Well, that was nuts. That was a 1 or a 2 on a d6, and no problem. A lot harder with the dwarf carrying the ball. It's also going to be a lot slower. Yeah, that's nuts. What are you doing? Have a turnover. Hey, nice. Got a kill. I don't know why the AI does that. Almost every game the AI tries a block where it has a disadvantage.
They're dead. And as someone who knows.
I really don't get why the AI does that, but it often turns out okay for the AI. You'd almost think it was cheating. Alright, what can I do? It's dangerous to get in here and throw a block because I might end up just with a push, and then if I follow him up, then I've at an equal 1-die roll instead of having an advantage. Do you have guard? You do have guard. Alright, let's do this then. Just go straight for the guy with guard. Try to choke this hole with bodies. So now it's a little bit better. Just try to hammer our way towards the ball carrier. Crap. Block and block. Alright, let's move you out this way just to have some kind of tackle zone coverage out this way. He is a bit slow. He's probably just going to try to run right through me. We'll just try to make things difficult. Ouchie. Yeah, he's doing it again. Take a push. Was hoping I'd get an attacker down there. He's doing that even before moving the ball. It's crazy. Another one stunned. Right back to doing something crazy to try to take down the ball carrier. Probably won't work this time. All I can really do is try to dodge out and get a one-die block on him. Before we do that, let's try with the Yeti to get a hit in. Jeez. Well, I've got Loner, but it actually didn't affect me that time. So now we are almost definitely going to fail a dodge roll or something here. Got to dodge out. Hey, what do you know? Okay, is there a particular angle I want to take on this? Doesn't really matter much. Just try to push him back. It's just a push. Your movement's 4. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got to go for it once. My follow-up, I'm adjacent to the bull, so we're not going to do that. I'd like to get adjacent here, potentially. But I don't really want to risk any more die rolls at this point. We still have to go out this way. Doesn't make much difference. He's got to go for it once. That's unfortunately all I can really do. I suppose I might as well go for it. Because it doesn't make much difference either way. No, if we get injured it does. What did we get? Missed next game, broken ribs. Ow. If I could be there, it would just mean I'd have to take a little bit more of a bad route around. If I'd ended up being here, he would have had to try to go around, more going for it rolls essentially to get in. Fail the going for it roll. Nope. It's like a mad drunken pirate. Okay, I was kind of expecting that. Hopefully I'll get some players back. Because that was ridiculous having 5 people out. Come on. Okay, one of them's going to stay knocked out. Still have 2 that are out with stroke. So I am receiving the kick. I've got 2 turns, it's not very much. I have the thrower deep, that's fine. Let's actually go a little bit deeper just in case. I don't have either catcher available. Heat stroke, yeah. What do we have? Don't know that I can break through anywhere necessarily. I could try to move the Yeti out and blitz with the Yeti up into the hobgoblins here, potentially. It's got 1 player with guard on the front line. Yeah, it's really not great. Alright, let's try something a little crazy. So the plan will be to blitz with the Yeti. Try to clear a path here. That's my idea, anyway. Got nobody to catch the ball, though. Nobody with a good chance, anyway. He's going to get a blitz. Which is kind of crummy. Where's the ball? Well, it's landing all the way back in the end zone. Be nice if it deviates off and we get a touchback. That might be my only way I can get something going here. Come on, stay on your feet. Good job. Him getting that blitz is really not great for me. And the ball stayed in play. All right. Let's try to open a hole here. Nice. Alright, and we're also tying up that guy. Okay, we've got a little bit of a seam. We do have guard. That's a bit of a problem. You've got guard. You do not. I probably just need to dodge out of the positions I'm in. You're going to have to go for it to get the ball. Jeez. Yeah, I need to get the ball this turn. Fail going for it. Okay, I think we'll just stay there. But now I need to kind of dodge people out to get away. I got to get somebody downfield this turn to have any kind of chance at getting the ball into the end zone. Hey, what do you know? Let's just run you straight down here. Not going to do any going for it. At least not this turn. I'd like to get multiple targets downfield, potentially. Can't really get any good hits in. Just want to get away from the dwarves if I can. Just going to keep dodging until I fail a dodge roll. Try to tie him up. There's our fail. Poor Floki. Alright, his last turn. Time for him to do some damage to me, I'm sure. This has been kind of a brutal game. Oh, just push. Lucky guy. But he's gonna, a couple more blocks he's probably gonna take. Hey, another push. Hey, there we go. Wasn't that his last? Thought he only had one, and then it did that. And going down. Alright, so the only thing I can do to get a point is to move out and try to make a long bomb pass to the lineman who's down there. Nothing else really matters. I could try to get a block in here. But even doing that is a little bit risky. I've got no rerolls. Let's try. Nice job. Yeah, an injury. Sweet. Okay. That's potentially one interceptor down. Do have the other hobgoblin here who might try for an interception. It's going to be a long bomb no matter what I do. If he intercepts, he intercepts. There's not much else I can do. I could try to push it to go for it to get a little closer. I feel like even that's too dangerous. But I'm going to try at least one. I think no matter what, it's a long bomb. So even if I get closer, I'm pretty sure it's still a long bomb, so it doesn't really matter. Let's try. Oh, he intercepted it. Jeez, another tie. It's the third tie for the season. That's crazy. I've never had this many ties before in a game. Or in a season. Crazy. All possession, not great. I had more yards running than he did, but not fantastic. We had a lot of failed passes there. Successfully intercepted me. 4 KOs, 4 injuries, 1 KO, 1 injury. So I did actually do some damage to him. So we are now actually in third place. So we went from tied for first down to third because we got another tie. 4 wins, 3 ties, 1 loss. It's been a crazy season so far, actually. Started off pretty well, but the Dark Elves really just trashed me. Early on, had a hard time against both the High Elf teams. We've got 2 High Elf teams, a Dark Elf team, and a Wood Elf team in this competition, so it's really heavy on the Agile teams. So it makes it a bit harder to deal with. So who do we have next? Roaming Crypts. Which one are they? Necromantic. Yeah, they'll probably beat the crap out of me. Do I have anybody leveling up? I do. Floki's going up.
Nobody ever reads the instructions.
Well, we can take whatever we want for Floki. What do I want for Floki? I can't usually get agility or passing. Let's take a look here. Dodge? Maybe? Leap? Potentially, actually. I don't have really good agility, though. I can then jump over a line. We have jump up already. Diving tackle isn't too crazy. None of the passing stuff really makes sense. Dodge would get me block and dodge, so a little bit harder to take down. Sure Feet lets me go forward a little bit more successfully. Diving tackle makes it harder for people to get away from me. But it does put me on the ground, which I don't really like. Oh, I do have jump up, so that's not too bad of a combination. Just kind of once I'm down, then I lose my ability to have any kind of tackle zones or influence things. Dodge and diving tackle are both kind of tempting. I don't think I've ever actually taken a player with diving tackle before. Dodge is more generally useful, I think. Just because I'm more likely to stay on my feet as well. Let's just take dodge. So just be a lot more harder to basically get taken out. I do have the chance to maybe try to dodge away from enemies. I've got 2 players who are not going to make an appearance. Actually, 3 players, 3 linemen who are not going to make an appearance in the next game. What's my rating compared? So I've got 1430. Roman crypts are 1300. I've got a decent chunk of money. We could try to pick up another player. Since we are down 3, that's going to leave us 1 short. Could just grab another lineman, because we are down some linemen. Won't affect my team rating too badly. I would like to try one of the Ulf Werner, but the value is pretty high, so it is going to jack up my team value quite a bit. It also makes me nervous when they've got Frenzy and don't have block. They do have the 4 strength, so that's not too bad. For right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold off for now. We are going to be down 3 players, so that's pretty catastrophic. Going to start off 1 short, and we're also a higher team rating than the opponent, so they might get a star player. So I might as well just add some more, probably. But I'm going to call it good for now. Unfortunately, we only got the tie there. So we've had a couple kind of crummy games in a row. Hopefully things will improve as we go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again. Have a good one.